Hello everybody, this is Snarist, and welcome back to the continuation of my Ultra Age hard difficulty guide. This is part 15, Snake Queen boss. And overall, while Deucalion is definitely my favourite boss in the entire game, the Snake Queen is probably the second. Because I really like the whole presentation of this fight, I just don't know how long it goes on for and some of the awkward hitboxes on some of these attacks. When the Snake Queen is using the laser like that, that means she's calling down a barrage of attacks. So you just need to keep dodging and moving away. Keep smacking away at this thing. And when it does that, where this little head here is spinning around, it's going to send out all these explosives that come on down. They don't perfectly hit you, and they're not really made to hit you perfectly. They just kind of land where they do. So it's unfortunate they got hit there. Now, don't rush too much into this phase here. Keep saving up your critical rage for the end if you can, or at least build it up towards the end, because you're definitely going to need it for the final phase. Now, there's some grip points for your wiretap lying around here, and you can't really see it, and it's not super reliable, but if you just keep double tapping and moving towards your target, you'll usually get there. So try to get on the other side of this head here to avoid these attacks. Now, I use a parry for the incoming projectiles, but one still hits me. So you just keep smacking it away, take it out before it launches more attacks, and then go in and attack the head of the main Snake Queen a lot more. Bring it down. And so I'm just trying to be quick here, and luckily I managed to spare the potential for my break blade attack on the Claymore, but I do miss it, which is unfortunate. And I don't like this phase at all, because the Snake Queen is very passive. You know, can't misgender the Snake Queen, can we? Yeah. So some of these attacks are a little bit awkward, because sometimes the Snake Queen will pop up and, you know, become vulnerable for like a second for you, but then just doesn't work. And other times where you dodge their attacks, they just still manage to hit you like that. Like, I have no idea how that hit me. But for the first two attacks like that, you have to then keep smacking it to break her out of it, otherwise she'll launch a big attack against you. These little drone things here explode if you don't take them out fast enough, but if you do, it helps you build up your rage, but it also helps you pick up some spare blades if you need them. That attack it does, where it pops out of the ground, slams its head down, and then swipes to the side, it's such an awkward timing. But look at that. It was out for 1 second, I hit it twice and just ran away. Isn't that bullshit? So this is by far the longest phase out of all three phases. Very annoying to deal with. But when it pops its head out of the ground and it swipes to the side, I think the timing is set just so that your parry gets lowered, your parry opportunity gets lowered, and then it swipes and it still manages to hit you. If you noticed at the end of the last video, the upgrades I made, I used the last of my gear parts to allow myself to dodge in midair, or I allow myself to jump cancel out of a combo. The jump cancel doesn't really matter, but being able to dodge in the air definitely does help sometimes. By the way, this happens when he gets near the end of the second phase, where he wraps you up like this and sends out these projectiles, and they're quite clearly labelled on the ground where they're going to explode. So just move to the next open area and keep smacking away. If you take too long, he will do an attack that manages to hit you, or at the very least he'll coil around, so you've got to stay away from his tail, but then he'll just go and do it again. And I was annoyed that I took that hit when he was so close to death anyway. Sorry about that, my throat's really dry. And this here can be a little awkward. I'm going to use my critical rage and just finish him off now. And I wait till he's in the perfect range, and then I use my break blade attack to get the most amount of damage off. And then I just keep using my parry or dodging to the side. I take advantage of the damage that critical rage brings, and I charge him down. I don't show any mercy. If I need to use parry to get the timing off, I do. When he does this, stay away from him, because you can't actually hit him. He's invincible in that phase. Keep trying to attack him, but be ready for him to slam down. The faster you get into attacking him, the less likely he is to activate his tail, because they start spinning around and they start moving back in, and so you're caught in the middle. But if you keep spamming dodge, you'll usually be alright. Just get the final break blade attack. I completely miss, but you just need a few more hits. I've got a little bit of pocket of energy to spare, and he wasn't that far off from being dead, and I had plenty of health. So anyway, thank you for watching. I hope that helped you in some way against the Snake Queen, and you take care now.